They say I'm mad. She doesn't even want to look at me.
Well, you know what they say. All the best people are.
Thank you so much, Dr. Carroll. I'm just not sure what else to do. She won't stop talking about them.
Yes, and I'm so very sorry it's come to this. I wish it didn't, but I believe Alice's mental stability is failing.
I couldn't bear to watch her end up like her father. Charles, he was such a wonderful man before he went mad.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I assure you, we will get your daughter back.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
Of course. I'll send news as soon as we get some results.
Thank you so much.
Well, hello, Alice. I'm Dr. Carroll. I'm so glad you finally decided to join us here. Here at Bedlam, we help patients through tough times and harsh conditions. Do you understand? You know, your mother and I have been talking for a while now, and I do believe your stay here is for the better. I'm going to ask you some questions if that's okay. So, Alice, why do you think your mother had you admitted here?
I don't know.
Well, then why don't you start by telling me a little bit about yourself? Your mother said you've heard voices. Friends, you said?
I have wonderful friends, Doctor.
What are their names?
Well, there's Mr. Caterpillar, Cheshire Cat, Hatter, the twins.
Alice, do you see these characters?
Why, yes, of course. The smile on the Cheshire Cat is the most wonderful, and the Hatter is quite the enthusiast for a tea party.
Did you say a cat that smiles?
Yes?
Alice, do you see something?
It's only my friends, Doctor.
Alice, sometimes when people go through a traumatic experience, they become mentally ill. I've been informed of your incident. Around 9 years ago, you went missing on a picnic trip with your family, and you were found 3 days later, dazed and speaking of a white rabbit and playing cards. Ever since, you've been speaking of irrational situations like talking animals and unknown creatures.
They are not irrational, Doctor.
We'll begin treatment as soon as we can, but if you keep making up these stories, your condition will not improve, and you'll have to stay at Bedlam permanently.
I'm not making those stories, Doctor, and I'm certainly not going to be staying here. I would miss my tea.
Now that's for the professionals to decide, and I'm a professional, and I'm deciding you need help.
Doctor, I plan on leaving tonight.
Alice, that's exactly what your father said. And where is he now? Lost. Completely bonkers. Got himself killed that way.
Doctor, do not speak to my father that way, please. Doctor, I would like for you to meet my friends.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, my dear. Your so-called friends do not exist. You're seeing things that aren't there. You're simply and undoubtedly going mad.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
All the best people are.
That's better. Oh, how splendid fun.
Now then, dearie, remember to be careful on your way out. Talk only to the strangers and we'll meet you out there.
Why, hello, nurse. Mother?
Alice, where is Dr. Carroll?
Oh, he's having tea with my friends.
What?
Good day, Mother.